Hold on. Okay, how's everybody doing out there? First things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. My company is Crystal Edge Technology Screens. Today we're starting the first ship out of our Phoenix 19 products. So these are the ones that are going out today. These are the first ones that are leaving the house today. Drivers coming down to get the orders taken care of. So yeah, I'm gonna mark this date today. This is the first day that we ship out the first line of Phoenix technology screen paint. Thank you for my customers for your orders. I really appreciate it. Now the orders that we just received last night, thank you again. I do appreciate it. We're going to be getting this processed and ready to be shipped out the door for Monday. All right, so yeah, excuse me, I'm a bit tired moving that 135-inch screen from one room to the next. Yeah, I got some changes. There's going to be a lot of changes going on in the house. You're going to see a lot of big screens pulling up in the house pretty soon, because I think I might be changing a lot of my screens over in the house. A lot of things will be changing. So I'll show you what I'm working on. Last night some ideas came to me. Since now I'll be to get out and start building again, I can start constructing some monsters. All right, so let's begin our process. So I got to shave my head today too. I need to shave and clean up. Where's my hot tea? I got made a cup of hot scalding tea for today. Now, I told you that involving also too, those my meter tests. Like I said, we got 2 more of those to do real quick. That's meter tests. 2 more of those to knock off on this product, and then after that I'm going to do some demonstrations on the certifieds to see how my screens level up to certified. So I got a lot more tests to do with those meters. As for entertaining this guy, we're about to cut him off again and just leave him to himself and go back to our testings as we've been doing from day one. We're going to run a couple more tests and then we're done after that. But let me move on from here and show you what we got and what we're doing here. All right, so first thing I need to do is I need to plug in my heat gun. These bands will fit all the way around. These are big lit containers. They fit. Really big lit containers. I might have to do this on the other end. Yeah. Look on that side here. Yeah, these are big lit containers. I'm gonna have to do this another way. My tops are clean. Doing all this. Yeah, we may have to do both because I'm gonna have to order my bands, which I should have measured first. Well, the top of these containers are big, so my bands are barely making it around. So I'm gonna have to order another set that'll fit, but we'll figure out a way to get it around. So what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to use the tape. Show you a little trick on if you don't have any kind of because I've done this before. If your bands don't fit, you do a little tape like this, and you get a heat gun, and it'll seal it. But I'm gonna have to go and get those bands. These bands are not gonna fit. They fit the other containers. They won't fit these. Like the ones right here. If you look at the top of these, look at the top of these on the gallons. Look at the top of these on my quarts. My quart container tops are huge, so they'll fit on these right here, no problem. They just won't fit on these. So we're gonna have to use a heat gun on that. Make sure it's nice and tight in there. And then seal it right here. Let's use a heat gun on that. Didn't want to go with tape, but it's still going to seal either way because the caps that I have for these containers are self-locking caps. Yeah, the containers are self-locking. You can unlock them. It'll take a little bit to push to get them open, but you get them open. But they're self-locking. Way too much heat. So I lock underneath there. So that's another trick. Things you learn in business. I watched a guy, like a friend of mine owned a sneaker shop. So in the sneaker shop, I thought they were using like shrink wrap. No, they weren't using shrink wrap to wrap up those Air Jordans. They were using regular everyday wrap that you get from the store. That's what they're using. And I thought it was something special. Now see when the heat gun hits it, see how we get that nice seal right underneath it, under the lip? That's what you want. See how it lays nice and flat. See, learn all kinds of stuff. All right, so we got this one right here. It might be cheaper just to use this because I'm whatchamacallit, they're not that expensive. So at least I can. So I'm gonna wrap it like this, and then I'm gonna go ahead with the heat gun after. How close are you guys? There you go. That one's done. Beautiful day, and God is good. Beautiful day. This is the first day of my product line, my new product line that's shipping out today. I also have something, I can't tell you about this, but I told you I got some people that are very interested in this technology, and you're going to see some interesting videos popping up from time to time. Some of them will be commercials. Yep, commercials, people. I told you I was going to work. I got some things set up with some investors for commercials and stuff like that for this technology. Yep. And then since now the meter reading off my machine, because yeah, they'll background my equipment. They'll go in and say, they'll check my equipment. I'll go have a look at it and go, the guy I was talking to, yeah, he did a background on the equipment I was using to make sure everything was legit. And he says, yeah, you got a legit meter in there. So now I have accurate readings on the environment and how much the screen is actually absorbing at the same time, maintaining that image. And that's what's boosting my numbers now when we getting contracts with the companies, because I have actual evidence of my data report. But not only that, maintaining a beautiful image. And I keep telling people, it's not enough to be able to show that you have light in the environment. You have to be to show that your screen can maintain that beautiful image while this light is actually being produced in the environment. My biggest I don't care about his product. His product is just to show, keep him in place. I need to test myself against those big boy screens I got sitting in that kitchen drawer. I want to know exactly if I got a screen that's a 0.9 gain, and my screen is, I'm saying it's a 17, which I got to get a gain gun. I'm going to get a gain gun, hit my screen to see exactly where we're coming up at. All this stuff has to be accurate. So yeah, I'm going to be picking up some heavy equipment in order to get all this stuff locked in just right. And then that way I can start applying for my certification for my technology. But yeah, so for right now, consider the fact that if my screen's pulling up an image crystal clear over 400 lux, and the other screens are not doing that, that means my screen's way beyond the 0.9. Especially when we're outside doing it, you know? So you got to consider that, you know? I want to make sure I get a nice little under the lip, because when that heat gun hits it, I need to make sure that is going to seal real nice under that lip. that is going to be great. That's going to be just great right there. Fantastic. I want to get my readings for outside because I'm curious how much light that screen is taking in outside. So I need those readings right away. Like I said, at the end of the day, I don't need this product to make my product on top. My product's already there. It's getting there. I can challenge the big boy screens. I can go against the big ones. And right now, I'm trying to submit some information and get my hands on some screen innovation. I'm not joking about that last night. I'm dead serious. I need to see how my screen compares to that big dog. So that has to be done. I'm going to have to get an attorney. May have to get an attorney. You know, depends on, you know, if we can get down to an agreement where we can both sit down and agree that I can't do this and can't do that, and so and so forth. But I'm not gonna do that whole, oh, it's got to be an ambient light. No. You're gonna have to react in our environment too. So I'm not doing that whole ambient light controlled and calibrated bullcrap. I'm not doing none of that nonsense. I'm gonna keep this real, keep it raw. Come on here, throw all the lights on, do the demonstration, angle gains, and all that stuff. That's what we're gonna do. But I'm not going to belittle your stuff. I'm not going to do that. But I want to see exactly, you know, you being the biggest dog, I want to see exactly if we can go. We can go. Yeah, I'm not going to say we can or can't. I'm going to see, because it's been a long time since we had that. We went against the screen. It's been a long time. It was 2015 when that happened. So who knows where the technology may lay at now. They may have some stuff. They're the reason why I actually converted over into dark technology. So who knows? You know, so. We'll see. That's what I find exciting for me. Tomorrow is only a theory. I think I got to invest in next is a turntable. I need a turntable where I can move it around and do that. This one's see. Ooh, it's hot too. It's not going to damage the formula, by the way. This, you know what? I might just take these and put the bands on top of these too. I like how the tape is. I gotta get some more of this. This stuff actually works better than those bands. I'm still gonna put the bands on anyway. Yeah, I like that. That's better. Much better. Put a seal on it on top of the seal. That's perfect. Make sure I get the top a little better. See how it is? Put the tape around it. We hit the heat gun. The heat gun will push all up underneath here, and we drop another seal on top of that. We're not done yet. Still, it's the first process. So got one more to go. Okay, on there. All right, so these are done. These are done. Make sure we get these mixed up. That's finished. That one's finished. Get that. I still pushed off a little bit too much. I'll put that on there again. Just to make sure. I've seen it lift up a little bit. Look at that. That's better. I get it, people. I get it. Just trying to get this to stay. I'm just going to leave my hand on it this way. The gun's hot. that's better. All right. Whew, that's done. I need to get a roller for this. I'm gonna need now. Oh, this stuff is real clean. It's really clean. This is not a clean roller, but I might even need a heat gun for this. Where's some more of this? I want a little bit on trimming it for the top part. Other than that, it's clean, really good. Really good. Nice, ain't it? All right, so just to make sure before we do this, we know which one's which. Because honestly, to tell you the truth, let me see. Out of these right here, we had only one. Okay, this is a gamer. This is definitely a gamer. All right, so let me see. Somebody's got a gamer in here. That's the gamer. Gamer's going 1 quart, so I'm going to call. I get a cough drop for it. I should have my hot tea ready. I need my hot tea. Sorry about that. I need tea in the morning. Let's see. This is 2 quarts. Gamer paint. This is slate. This is 1 quart of gamer paint. That's the 1 quart. Oopsie. Got some of my containers. Two quarts. Two quarts. Two quarts. Six. And there's 2 quarts of the game. I can track my stuff with it. It'd be great. Learned a little trick. They gave me these big old antibiotic horse pills, and these things are freaking a nightmare to swallow, so I break them in half and I drink them with hot tea. It dissolves. It's easy for me to consume them. Hold on for a minute, I gotta get my meds real quick. Where is my meds? I bring them downstairs. That's what the fuck we can. I'm not doing that on camera, but just get myself ready. I have to take them at a certain time of the day. All right, let's see where we gotta go next. We got coming up will be our slate. Coming up. This would be a slate. Make sure I get a little bit this time. Last time a little too much. Let me get right there. It's not a waste. I still use it for something, you know, for packing or whatever. I can tell you hot one today. I can feel it heating here already. You get this right. I wrote on the box. Yeah. Go back and retitle my video. I should put down first ship out date for the Phoenix, which I should have did, but I wasn't thinking. Got up this morning. I was kind of tired, but I'm gonna put that in. Rechange my label to change the first ship out date, because it says the first day ship out date for this product. I would like to have it memorized as that. I can always go back into my archives and go, hey, that's the first time we shipped out the freaking Phoenix 19. Man, that was a crazy day. Mr. Reed. Go. All right. That right there is for a contract, so we'll take care of that. That's a contract order. All right, this is a contract order right there. This is she's orders. All right, he wanted 2 gallons of the Black Phoenix. 2 gallons of Black Phoenix. This is his. Got 2 gallons. Okay. Really? Wait a minute. Over there. Let's do this way. I'll just go the second around. Under the rug and rug. Under the rug and rug. I'm gonna have to buy some bigger bubble wrap. So that's what I'll do next. I'll get some bigger ones. All right, beautiful, neat. That's the way it should be. See, that's why I said that it was virtually impossible for him to have a gamer screen paint because he didn't even know how they were packed. Nobody knew how they were packed. This is the first time you guys are seeing how these things are actually packed and shipped out. I told you we're doing things a different way, taking care to make sure our customers' products reach destination safe and sound. So it's virtually impossible. And on top of that, if someone has a product that's brand new, and this is a brand new product line for us, you would think they would show a box, do an unboxing. That's like unheard of. Like someone says, we got a new LCD TV and there's no box. It's just sitting up in the corner already ready to play. That don't even sound right. So no labels, no, he didn't unbox nothing at all, period, nothing. Because he didn't know how we were going to box these things. He saw the stuff on the table, I'm pretty sure. But he didn't realize how it was all going to come together. So he couldn't risk getting exposed. Which he did expose himself because the paint on Gamer is not gray. It's actually a purplish fuchsia kind of black color to it. So, you know, either way, he screwed himself. Excuse my French, but that's what he did. All right, 2 gallons of black. we have next 2 gallons of Gamer. 2 gallons of Gamer. And this is Gamer. What is this right here? Something else. It's going to be a black. Let's see. Where's your tag at? Black. Yeah, okay. That would be this fellow. Alright, this is my gun. This is Gamer. Didn't hit it the first time. Make sure that fits nice and snug. What? I think I might turn this into a stationary table. I mean, I don't use it for anything in the kitchen at all, like never have. So I think we're just going to turn this into a stationary area right here. I can work out my boxes at the bottom. I'll clean some of this out right here. I can put little shelves and stuff, put everything here. Yeah, I'm going to come in here today. I'm going to organize all this and make this into my stationary. So I got plenty of light. Yeah. I can put my screen over here with my ultra short and watch a little TV while I work. I think this would be a good spot, nice spot. I like this. I like this a lot. This is perfect. I told you that people understand. People are like, oh yeah. Let me tell you something. Scammers don't go out of their way to spend money to make sure that their customers' packages are taken care of. I pay an additional $100 out of my pocket to make sure that if we got orders where I feel like the mailman's not going to pick it up, or maybe we might have a new one en route, which I don't know that well, and I feel like he's not going to get the packages. I got a driver that comes out. I pay her $100. So I pay for your shipping. Then I pay an additional $100 out of my pocket just to make sure that your packages reach destination. So no, people like that, that's not, scammers don't work that way. They don't record their ship out time or none of that. They don't do live demonstrations, none of that. They keep things hidden. I like this stuff. This stuff is nice. And they don't go out and spend extra bread or extra money to make sure that the packages are nice and secure. They don't care what gets thrown in there. You know, I like this stuff. This stuff hardens after you hit it. It hardens nice around. Oh man, I love this. I gotta get. I seen the big rolls they had in there. I thought I'd start with a small one and see what it's like. I'm gonna go order me a big roll of this. So I need this. I need to go to Uline. I need to hook this whole area up like a stationer. I can roll stuff out and wrap stuff up. Yeah, this would be nice. And then I might put in a overhead camera so you can see me work overhead. No, I can't do that because of the labels. Sorry, I can't do that. Can't do that. This angle's better. I have to take my customers. All right, so this is the yeah, this is the gamer paint. So this is the gamer paint right here. Now, interesting thing about this package is going to a customer that's been buying our stuff like crazy. He actually did a YouTube a video on our Facebook page. You know, he sent me a video. We linked it on the Facebook page. I'm gonna put it below. Check out his demonstration. He doesn't have this product yet. This is a Nova product that he's brought. He brought everything we have. So he's doing demonstrations on showing off our product. He's going to be showing off this one pretty soon. You're going to be seeing the other guy that's a contract with through a company. His order is right over here. His is going out. He's going to be doing demonstrations. So you get a chance to see a lot of people work with this product. And like I said, we have some contracts offline, some business deals going on offline that you'll get a chance to see these maybe in storefronts, because we have a fellow, can't say too much about it, but he wants to market our product. He wants to see it on a commercial. So you're going to see some pretty interesting stuff pop up. And this just goes to those individuals who were bent on basically doing these devious acts on trying to make the product something that is not due to jealousy, and they'll be outed too. And all these, not saying I'm gonna put them out, buy the product, put them out them, but seeing the product in another limelight and other people using it and utilizing it, you know what I mean? Having it more in circulation, you can see exactly how these individuals and how they carry themselves. And this is going to be bad business for them, because people are not going to trust them, especially the tactics that they use in order to sell their products. So, you know, like I said, you know, karma, you know how karma works, you know, karma is an interesting thing. It's interesting about karma. So let's get this taken care of. Now, we do have the instructions. If you want, it's not much instructions. You just paint the screen, but just a specification sheet. You know what I mean? We do have them on the website. You can go in, you can actually download it from the website if you want, or, you know, copy and paste however you want it. Just didn't have time to print all that out for you guys. Just been really busy. All right, let's get this done. So I'm gonna put a link below of him using the Black Nova. He has a Black Nova 17 on his wall. So I'm gonna send you a video of his Black Nova 17. I'll put that link below. And be careful not to hit the label. Whoop. Y'all didn't see that, trust me. No, you don't catch that. Woo. Man, I heard that, man. Man, did you have a bird in there? That was kind of a bit of a wild whip. Tape. Good gracious. Put that in the back of my head. I'm gonna migraine today. So, I might have some changes upstairs. So last night I slept upstairs in the room with the giant screen. I didn't like it at all, period. I mean, I don't get it. I just don't feel the room. I just don't feel it. I just don't. So, I mean, I like sleeping downstairs. I do. So I'm going to get myself a nice luxury air bed, put it down in the middle of my floor, because I got that big open area near the fireplace. I got the stars. I got a giant screen in front of me. And that's where I'm going to sleep at. I like it over. I'm comfortable there. And some people may say, oh, but you need it. I don't need anything. Tell you the truth. I mean, I got a nice, good sized house. I live by myself. I can do whatever the freak I want. So if I want to sleep in the middle of my living room, I sleep in my living room. If I'm going to put a pop tent right there on my deck, I'll sleep on my deck, which actually I'm thinking about doing too. On top of that, thinking about doing a portable projection screen setup with the battery pack outside. I'm going to do it outside on the deck. How you can camp and use our technology at the same time. So that's some stuff we're working on, people. So, oh, trust me. I'm doing it on the deck. If you've seen the things that crawl through my backyard at nighttime, yeah, you be up on the deck too. They are very friendly. Very, very friendly. As you know, people feed them over here. I feed them myself and they get domesticated. You look at your tent, you got a freaking raccoon staring at you the size of a freaking car tire. And, all right, we got these two right here. Last two. And we got the ones that are going up for the contract. So, you know, people, that battery pack, you know, I bought that battery pack for a massive projector that I bought that nearly burnt out my electric in the house because I couldn't run it. It was too big. But I got to figure a way to utilize this thing to get something out of it. So I thought that I'll start doing some portable 50-inch projection screens, and we'll do like a camping kind of style setup. So I got the deck out here, and we can set up a tent out here. I move my stuff, we set up a tent and everything. I might even bring my little ones over, you know what I mean? We're going to do a camp anyway. And we could test out the battery pack, which I'm actually going to buy another adapter for more power. We'll run a couple of small portable projectors off of it, and we'll use it on the screen paint. You know, that's what we do. All right, that's done. Done and done. Thank you, Jesus, for blessing me to get up today, because yesterday was an interesting day. So I learned yesterday that even though, you know, I feel much better, and they do got me on better meds and all, I learned yesterday, don't push it. Learn not to push it. When you get that thing triggering off in your chest tongue, you don't push it. Carrying that 35-inch screen from one end to the next of the house to the other, and then trying to get the entire room set up, or somewhat set up, so I can get ready for the stuff I got to do out here. Pushed it a little too much and had me a bit of a little breathing issue. So paramedics came in, did what they usually do, and then got myself to calm down and relax. But don't, everybody, if people know what I'm talking about. When you go through that ordeal, the next day you feel like crap. Like you feel like if somebody ran you over with a truck. And that's literally how I feel right now. I really feel like crap. So from hitting the inhaler twice and then coming in and getting me oxygen and all that crap, yeah, I feel like crap right now. My head's so lightheaded, it's not funny. But work is work. I still got to be up in the morning. I still got to take care of my customers. But I feel like crap right now. But it was my fault because, you know, like an idiot, me trying to get the screen into the other room, get it set up. I got to go to Home Depot to cut the wood for the other screen. We got to build the screen out here. We got another screen to build over there. I was pushing myself, and then constantly doing all the testing, demonstrations on the product, and barely getting any sleep. Yeah, I did it to myself. I learned to take time out and just relax, which I'm doing right now. Take the time to just relax. That's why when people sit there and say, "Oh, you don't do 100 or 200," no, I do enough to be able to support what I need in life. You know, if I'm blessed to be rich, I'm blessed to be rich. But until then, I'm happy where I'm at. I do a certain amount of containers every week. Once those containers are completed, that's it for me. I'm comfortable. That's where you want to be at. Comfortable. You want to be comfortable. Some people don't want to be comfortable. Some people want the big business and the corporation, the CEOs, and want all that. I'm comfortable. I like this stuff. I like it. I like it. I like it. You like it. I like it. You like it. I'm comfortable. You know, I like my business. You know, if my job ever gets to the point where basically it becomes work and it's no longer fun for me, I quit. I'm out. I'm here to have fun and enjoy myself. That's what I'm doing. I'm working hard, but also too, this is a job I can relax and enjoy myself. And if it gets to a point where I have to go to meetings 24/7 and all this other nonsense for that, and you got to be there for that, or the minute they say you got to be, oh, bye. I'm done. I won't make this stuff anymore. I'm good. I enjoy what I do. I don't want to turn it into something that's going to cause me a headache. So that's why I'm making it so when people say, well, if you're going to get commercials and stuff, you know, your stuff's going to pop up in stores. Yeah, but I'm not going to be manufacturing this. I'm going to have another company manufacture and pay them to manufacture everything. And I'm just a person who just comes in and I give the okay. That's it. Everybody else does everything that needs to be done, and I come in and okay it. Every once in a while, I got to pop up to a meeting, and that's it. And it can be, since this is COVID, I can do it by virtual. Oh, man. Matter of fact, speaking of virtual, real quick off topic, they got these VR glasses. Who makes them? I think HT makes them. HT Pro makes these glasses. They're business VR glasses. You got to look at these things. These things are amazing. And they can use them for game applications, but they made them strictly for business. And this is so people can network from around the world through VR and basically communicate. I have to invest in this because this is something I'm going to need. Because I'll be darned if you're going to raise me up at the house I want to purchase, where I'm going to be at, and you want me to raise me up out of that area to get on a plane to fly to you know where to do what? No, I'm going to strap on my glasses. We'll have the meeting. We're done. We're going back to watching my TV shows. I like that idea. That's a good idea. I personally don't like to fly anyway. Not a big fan of flying, but I'll do it if I have to. Or if I want to. Or whatever, you know. I do want to visit some places, but, you know, that might be on hold. You know. That may be on hold for a while. All right, last one. Actually, I got that one finished up here. So as for the whole meter thing, I'm not gonna bother wasting my time testing it out on the other paints. It's not gonna hold up. After last night, seeing that his product is not gonna hold up. There's no point in testing against any other screen we have in here. He's just not gonna hold up. That's the worst I've seen. So, and especially with that meter reading going off. So we're just gonna do the outside challenge, and then after that, he didn't have to bother with the sun killer because you're not gonna pass that either. So that's a waste of my time to spend my day doing that demonstration. Literally, you're wasting my time. So we're not doing that at all, period. Your screen's not going to take a direct hit from sunlight. We both know that. So there's no point in doing that demonstration either. So we're just going to do the challenge, and that's it. We're done. And I got to move on and get back to work because I got too much on my plate right now. When I get done, I got to restructure all my screens in the house, and some of them I literally got to rebuild. So I don't have time for this. So just don't bring up any more dumb challenges or whatever, you know. Mind your own business. You want to go through this again. That's all. He's exhausting. He is freaking physically exhausting. The product didn't work for Jack last night. All period. And I got too much to do. I gotta sit up here and read through another contract for the day. I just want to get this day over with and just sit down and relax. After that. Point going up there, we're going to put 2 more screens up there and it's still going to react the same way. It's not going to pull any colors, it's not going to pull any contrast. It's the same thing over and over again. I'm just tired of it. No, I'm not bothered with it. Got the meter as suggested. They wanted me to get the meter, so I went and bought the meter. I got a professional one and did the testing. You already saw the results, so end of story. Ain't nothing more to talk about. But, you know, they always got to find something else, and they'll start picnicking about, oh, it's the projector, oh, it's this, oh, it's the lighting. It's always something with them. So, you know, I'm not gonna bother entertaining it anymore. So at the end of the day, God always blesses my table, always blesses me with orders, what I need, what has to be taken care of, what has to be done, regardless of the dumb stuff you do every day. Because I got to learn to just ignore you. That's why I ignore you some days. Just don't bother with you, to ignore you, because you're freaking exhausting. No point. That's the only way I'm going to take this seriously from you, and I'm honestly, seriously, only going to take it seriously, unless you can honestly show me a display of a Starfield demonstration, a black one, on a gray screen paint, as you said you could do. Other than that, everything you say is hearsay. It's just air blowing through one outside one side of the forest and out the other. It is. You have nothing to back up anything you have. No tests, nothing at all, not a thing. Can't even test you against other tests that you have because you haven't done anything. So last night, yeah, it was exhausting, man, for me. So yeah, until you show me something that's really, really eye-popping, instead of these cutting corner nonsense, and that whole meter, man, throwing lights in front of the meter, you're not supposed to do that. Come on, man, you know better than that. That meter's not supposed to have any light near it at all. It's supposed to be in a section of the house, not being tampered with anything else, no light. That's why I kept it away from the windows. Because I know if the sunlight came and hit it, certain parts of the floor were actually generating too much light. So I had to pick corners of the house where we can put it at, where we can keep everything fair. But you're sitting up there with the spotlights on top of your meter and right in front of the projector. Not once in the demonstrations I stuck it one time in the front to see what it was like, and we were at at 162 or something like that, and your screen still wasn't pulling up. So after that, I just thought to myself, you know what? I'm not wasting more time on this. I got too much to do. I got demonstrations to do. I got things to do on Facebook. I got things I'm trying to help out with my customers and stuff, projects they're working on. And the only time I come out here is when this guy basically challenges me to something idiotic that I don't know why he even tried to begin with, because, and at the end of the day, you have to understand that my environments contain more light than yours. You don't like ambient light rejection screens. That's my specialty. I specialize in that. So how are you going to come against somebody who specializes? That's my field. You know, that's like if, you know, I'm pretty sure you're probably good with the Marvel collection. I'm pretty sure you got a vast knowledge of comic books and all that stuff. Pretty sure, and it's probably way beyond mine. So pretty much looking at your collection. So I would never challenge you on that level, because I would know I would never be able to compete with you on that level, because you would have more knowledge than me. If we were to go toe to toe in a trivia on Marvel, you'd probably kick my butt. So I know that already. I know my limitations, but the thing with you is you don't know your limitations. And that's why you keep getting embarrassed. Gotta know your limits. I'm super dizzy right now. You have no idea how dizzy I am. I feel like I'm on a tilt-a-whirl right now. I literally feel like I'm physically on a tilt-a-whirl. Sit down. Get that extra security in there for my friend. For anybody, make sure you get that extra security for y'all. Grab the labels on here. Extra ones, I always put extra ones on there for you guys. That's why you get your boxes covered in fragile labels, so make sure you know the package is fragile. All right, so that's going out for the contract. We got the contract, we're done here. Put all our stuff up here. I'll straighten this stuff up later. But So right now, I gotta sit down. I'm really crazy busy right now. All right, I hope you enjoyed the demonstration. This is the first, ship out of our new product line, the Phoenix 19. Hope you enjoyed it. You gotta go and be safe and God bless.